I'm sure Matt's watching, fuming that he's not here himself, but I'm sure you'll take credit for that, Matt, won't you?
Yeah, Matt Selt. He's in Koh Samui in Thailand, enjoying a little break after losing in the qualifiers. That's a bit of a mistake there. First glance, he hasn't left anything easy, but I think this red cut back into the left corner.
Yeah, I think he thought the only red he could leave was the one he played, but he missed it by so far. As you say, he's left David this cut to the left corner.
One.
He'd love to have been straight on the blue to the left corner, just follow through for the red above the black. But I don't think he is straight, so take another option. There you see that shot's not on.
Six. Seven.
I play for that red that Stephen mentioned this time.
Absolutely perfect to carry that red away from the left of the black. Excellent positional shot there. That was deliberate.
13.
There's a couple of loose reds, but they're not available the way they're situated, so he needs to get an angle to get into the bunch, and not good from the blue because the pink's away from the bunch there. That's why he's having a second thought. If the pink had been closer to the reds, he could have played up for the blue and straight into it.
Finishing high in the black could be a good choice here. Maybe have too much angle in the red to play for the black and use the cushion to go into the bunch. Yeah, too much angle.
21.
And the problem with this, if he plays, he's got to hit that pink absolutely full on if he plays that shot. If he hits it half ball on the left hand side, he can go in off to the corner. They say the pink's away from the reds, which makes it a little bit more difficult. That's why he's just thinking about an alternate.
I think he's still got to play it. I think it's the right shot. And he's cueing well enough to hit this properly. Hit it pretty good, and he's got the result.
26.
And you see, got the pink full enough. Stop losing the cue ball towards the black cushion.
I think he's just okay here. The pink looked as if it was going to block the path for the black, but he's just doubly making sure that the black passes the pink. And there you can see it just about passes the pink. Well, maybe he's playing up for the blue, looking at the way he's cueing at this. No, he's stunning it in, so he's quite happy that the black has got plenty of room.
27.
Now, if it's the red that's at the bottom of the pack to the left corner, just going to be careful he doesn't snooker himself in that red.
Just shows you there how precise these players have got
34.
to be. You can see that black just going past the edge of the pink. Watch how close it goes to the pink here. I mean, look at that, just millimeters away.
$35.
That's okay, I think he's got a red to the right centre. Aim to follow through and just flick the right hand red. The red is directly below the black. Be able to flick that away, leave a red to the left corner, but I think one to the centre is the one to play for. Good shot.
42. $43.
Well, that mid-session interval has turned things around. Could have done with a little bit more side on that. Would have taken the cue ball away from the cushion. This is a little bit of a tester here. The
48.
smile there tells you he didn't get the cue ball where he wanted. So this is the first test because his positional play has been so good. He hasn't had any difficult shots.
This is, you never like to see this, a little bit of indecision on the shot. Oh, in the end, there's a long way off.
David Gilbert, 48.
He thought about it and thought about it. He didn't know which red to go for. He had the other one there to the left of the two that would pot in the same pocket, and in the end he didn't get in the jaws even.
1.
And once again he's got a good advantage in the frame, but we've seen what happened in a couple of the frames. Ronnie cleared up. Will history repeat itself again here? He thinks so, but it's not straightforward by any means.
Seven. Eight.
This will open the remainder of the reds and the pink up
15.
here.
16.
This is far from easy.
Could even play to take that red off the right hand side cushion near his hand here. No, I just played for the two reds. To go near that red.
23.
Still an excellent pot. Controlled the cue ball very well.
24. $31.
This is where the hard
30.
work starts. He's got the perfect angle to cannon the reds, and it should push one towards the left corner.
$39.
All about that
40.
one that's near the middle pocket. Immediately tried to bring it into play and didn't.
47.
Just 1 point the difference now. If you're playing an exhibition, you double this. It's not an exhibition. And he's played a pretty good shot there.
47.
There's just a little bit of the red sticking out. The problem is, if he hits it and cannons the other red, he'll send it towards the left corner pocket. I mean, he can see the red, but he knows if he just plays down the table, he could quite easily push it over the corner pocket. Because if he comes off a side cushion and tries to nestle on the reds, he's every chance of leaving it that way. So this is all about getting a good cue ball here. If he plays off the edge of the red. He's playing cushion first.
Oh. Miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan 7.
In fact, he hit the black quarter ball there. And Verhaas has got to get this back. He did have a look at it beforehand, so he's one of the best in the business. Jan.
This way.
Player can tell him which way, but
No,
you're not allowed to touch the cue ball. If you were to touch the cue ball there, it would be a foul shot. That looks pretty near enough spot on. So it's cushion first and trying to clip off the red and get back up the table. You see, he could do with a trace of side, but because he's so close to the cushion of the cue ball, not easy to do that. But if he got this right, you know, and flicked the red on the way back down, he could head up towards the yellow and blue with the cue ball. So try number 2. He's going to play the same shot. Well, he hit it direct. He was trying to hit cushion first. So that's pretty good. This is excellent. Terrific shot. Oh, I say terrific. It's ran on a little bit. He can see the red. Thought he was going to be behind the yellow and blue. The key part of the match here. And there's another cracking long putt. And he can put Ronnie in all sorts of trouble here. Much easier to roll to the yellow because the blue's there. He can hit it a little bit harder.
David Gilbert 1.
Now Ronnie's looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 cushions and land on the red. What an escape this will be. Oh, have a look at this for an escape. There's 1 cushion, 2 cushions, 3 cushions, 4 cushions. It was a great escape, but what a bonus he's had there to get the snooker. What a bonus that was, Stephen.
Wow, that's frightening, isn't it? I mean, fantastic hit, don't get me wrong, but the pace he was hitting the red, he's just bound to stick it up. Right to land there, that's it's incredible fortune.
He does pick out some terrific safety and tactical shots, Ronnie O'Sullivan. He's one of the greatest break builders, if not the greatest of all time. And some of the safety shots he plays is quite exceptional. Well, you'd have to say he is the greatest break builder of all time, because he overtook Stephen Hendry's run of century breaks. Ronnie's made 819 centuries. Stephen was at, I always forget Stephen, 750 was it? 750 centuries? 775 Stephen had made. He needs a lot of side on this to make the angle. There's the side. Just about made it, but that chance there now for Ronnie to take the frame.
One.
Now look at this, left-handed. How useful is that, eh? Like sometimes people don't realise he's switched hands. He looks the same. Another shot left-handed.
6. 8.
And lots of right-hand side. The natural angle, the white would have come back towards the brown. The side led to perfection. And another frame that could
15.
quite easily have gone to Dave Gilbert.
20.
It's been a very entertaining afternoon's play here from both these players. He's not going to bother about the black. And Ronnie O'Sullivan, while he'll be pleased with his lead,